Okay, guys, this is just going to be just a little introductory thing into your project. I know that you guys are getting to the end of the year. Actually, it's what we got 15 days left, so let me change that to a 15. So we are getting very close to the end of the school year, so trust me, we're all excited about it, okay? Me too. So let's go through this really, really quick. I want to explain to you what you're doing now. Your project that you have, you're like, really, we have to do a project? Yes, you do. Okay, we have to do a project. The school year has not ended. This is going to be a test grade. Okay, this is a test grade. Okay, it should be an easy 100. Agreed? Should be a very, very easy 100. I have had students not get hundreds, actually quite a bit of them, because they get a little bit lazy and don't put effort into it, and the grade gets docked because of it. Okay, so my goal is to give everybody in every one of my classes 100 and help your grade. Okay, that is my 100% goal, but ultimately it is up to you. Okay, so let's talk through it. When you came in, or if you have a sub, hopefully you got the packet. It should be 2 pages. If you didn't get one, please raise your hand. Everybody's got one in here? Yes. If you didn't get one and you're watching the video and you got a sub in the classroom, please raise your hand. Let the sub get you a packet. Make sure that you're on it with me. So let's take a peek at it. Number one, you're going to graph linear equations, a stained glass window. You're going to show what you've learned about graphing linear equations. It's not going to be hard. Okay, I promise. It's not going to be crazy. All right, you're going to create a stained glass window. Okay, so get ready to get in touch with your inner artist while you're doing math. Okay, so here we go. What you're going to do is you're going to write each equation in slope-intercept form. So you have to convert every one of the equations into y equals mx plus b form. Okay, now if you look at number 1 on your worksheet, it actually says, is there a y even on number 1? Everybody look at it. Is there a y even on number 1? No, there's not. So just divide by 2. So 28 divided by 2, your equation is going to be x equals 14. There's your line. Yes? Okay, so you've got to do that, okay? Now, then the second one, same thing. Same thing for letter C, but when you start getting down to like letter E, I know they're going to be in like weird formats or whatever, but let me show it to you, okay? Please don't overthink this, okay? If you have an x and a y in the equation, let's say you have 3x plus 5y equals negative 20, okay? What were the 2 steps? Do you guys remember those? Move the x, divide by y, right? My goal is to ultimately get y equals. Okay, so I'm going to move the x. It becomes a negative 3x. So now I've got 5y equals negative 3x minus 20. Move the x and then what? Divide by 5, divide by 5, divide by 5. Y equals. And if it comes out to be a fraction, leave it as a fraction, because remember in slope, I told you guys this when we were learning it, slope is good when it's in fractions. Slope is good when it's in fraction because it tells you exactly what to do. Negative 3/5 x minus 4. So if I was going to graph that line, I would go down 4, right? You guys remember that? And then my slope is negative 3/5, so I would go down 3, right 5. And it'll be like right there. You guys remember that? Okay. And you're going to graph every one of those lines on that second page, which is nothing but graph paper. Okay, go ahead and if you want to flip it over, open and look. Okay, you can. They are numbered to help you out, to make it a little bit easier. Okay, so I made sure to get you guys some numbers. Okay, does everybody understand what you're doing on the first part? Make everything y equals. By the way, you get 3 class periods to work on this. You get 3 class periods. So I'm not putting like some deep, assignments for like when I have a sub. I have a sub on Monday and Tuesday. If you're watching this on Monday, you will have a sub today, obviously. I'll be back on Wednesday to help you. And then on Friday is when you will turn it in. Those of you that are in my B classes, you're going to do it today. You'll get Tuesday to work on it again, and then you get Thursday to work on it again. It is due at the end of the class on Thursday. Okay? If you get it done and like Thursday when the class starts and you want to hand it in, great. As soon as you hand it in, I'm grading it. Okay, and it's going to be a test grade. Everybody good? All right, here we go. So after you do that, you're going to graph and label each equation on a coordinate plane. So after this one is done, I'm going to put I can put y equals negative 3/5 x minus 4, or you can put the original equation. I really don't care. Okay, it's up to you. So you want to make sure you have all the lines. Now, at the bottom of that front page, go down to the bottom. It says number 2, choose your favorite colors, and you're going to color your stained glass design to make it snazzy. Okay, I didn't write this. Okay, snazzy means good, pretty. Okay, so make sure no 2 adjacent colors are the same. So you're gonna have a whole bunch of lines. There's not gonna be like a design. You're not making a star or anything crazy like that. Okay, you're not drawing pandas. All you're doing is you're just doing a whole bunch of lines. and then you're just going to color the spaces between them. It's going to look like a stained glass window. Okay, this should not be the same color as right next to it. So if you have orange here, you can't have orange right next to the next one. Okay, does that make sense? So make sure that you pick colors. Yes, sir.
How many colors?
As many as you want. You can pick as many colors as you want. And I'm going to get out the color pencils. I have a ton of colored pencils. Okay, so I will get those out for you. Make sure no two adjacent sides are the same color. And then here we go. Number 3, use a straight edge to go over your lines with a black marker, maybe a Sharpie, to make them really stand out. I have rulers. I will get the rulers out. And if you want to use the rulers and make it really, I'm telling you, the better it looks, the more apt I am to give you 100. If you turn it in and it doesn't look good, you're probably going to get counted off. Everybody understand? Make it look good. Okay. Second slide. I think that's about it. Oh, turn your page over. No, on the second page, not the whole thing. There's a second page. Flip the whole thing over. It's blank. Okay. All right. On the second page, you have a bunch of questions. Now, I only screenshot 3 of them just because of space. But if you notice, I think there's 6 questions. Is that right? Okay. You're going to answer these questions. Clearly explain each one of your answers. It has to be in correct. It has to be in full sentences with correct punctuation. No, I really don't care. Okay, I'm just kidding. This is not English. Answer the questions. Okay. Use your stained glass window design and everything you learned about graphing equations and answer the following question. Classify each slope of the line as positive, negative, 0, or undefined. So you can do it on your graph paper, or you could say number 1, positive, number 2, negative, number 3, 0. You can put whatever you want to. Just make sure that I know what the answers are, okay? Which line has the greatest y-intercept? Which line has a steeper slope? J or line I? So basically, you just have to answer all 6 of the questions. I'll go through there, make sure that they're answered, make sure they're good. Yes, sir?
On here, you can do positive, 0, negative.
That's fine. You can do that on there. Just put on, like on number 1, just say it's on the first page. So that way I know to go back and look at your first page and know where your answers are at, okay? Just make sure I know where to find the answer, okay? Any questions on what you're doing? Pretty easy. I don't care if you work together on this. You know what? You have 3 days to work on this. I am not going to babysit you and watch you for the next 3 days to make sure that you're working nonstop. I don't care as long as what? You get it done by the end of the 3rd day. I do not care, okay? But do not get disrespectful and don't get loud, okay? Especially if you have a semi class. You need to be respectful and you need to be doing what you need to be doing correctly, okay? Are there any, does everybody understand what's going on? Any questions? Okay? You guys can, oh, by the way, I don't really care if you use Desmos. I do not care, okay? But, you know, some people, here's what they did last year. They kind of put it into Desmos and they used the one that wasn't the green one. I don't care, but what do you still have to put it into? You still got to be able to put it in y equals. You still got to make that happen, and the line still has to be correct. Okay, so make sure that you're doing everything to get the correct answers. Cool? All right, cool. You guys can get started. If you have any questions, email me, let me know, comment below, click like, share it with your friends, all that good stuff. Post it on your socials, guys. See ya.